Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news. We are at the end of October and there is a load going on. I'm BoredGamer. We're going to be talking about a load of Star Citizen stories from Alpha 4.4 and the roadmap there, the updates, the big Nix patch that's coming in November that's about to go to Ivagadi, to updates to the current live build with 4.3.2. There was some downtime, there was a load of updates there, there's still hotfixes coming. We've got some buyback tokens for people that are melting packages they previously bought and want to buy them back. And we've got a little sneak peek, more of a sneak peek at what appears to be the Perseus, that's coming real soon with that ship. So, hello! Let's take a look at the Star Citizen newsletter and what they had to say here. It's time for another roadmap roundup. This time around, we're looking at what cards, they say cards, I say features, have been added to the release view for Alpha 4.4, including Nix missions, Vandal NPC pilots, Nix jump points, and more. Actually, let's go into that. So, roadmap Alpha 4.4. Ivagadi for this patch is very likely turning up this week, and the live build is most likely going to be sort of middle of November, leading up to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. I suspect you'll have that live patch before the IAE goes live, which is a massive expo and ship sales event in-game. But in the roadmap update, CIG confirmed plans for features they want to have in that 4.4 build. That's the Nix system, but not all of it. It's jump points to the Nix system, both from Pyro and Stanton. It's the Glacium Ring, which is a huge asteroid belt, which is going to be the main part of Nix that we have. We've got Delamar, which is a giant asteroid there, and you have Levski, which is the landing zone on that asteroid. You've got Vandal NPCs as sort of ships that you're going to be fighting there. The Stinger, the Glaive, the Scythe, and the Blade. There's the Sworn Enemies mission set, with you helping break the siege on a station, then boarding that station, fighting some people there, sort of helping to defend it, as well as a mixture of investigation stuff there. There's a whole big mission pack as well they've got for Nix, sort of the first part of that. Not getting any of the Nix planets at this stage, as I understand it, because they want to implement those Nix planets over the next few months or year or so with the Genesis tech as well. There's going to be interstellar hauling missions, so it's the first time we'll have proper hauling missions between star systems. There's exterior freight elevators at stations as well, new enemy factions with the new human factions and stuff. There's these QV service stations, new stations around in the asteroid field, potentially new ships and vehicles. There's a load of stuff that could also turn up, so super excited for that. Also planned for this week, Monday if possible, CIG have said, there is a limited sort of Ivagadi test of engineering on the tech preview build of the game. Super excited for them to be testing engineering again. We should be able to talk about it after testing it, and we won't be able to show anything until it opens up, if it opens up to wider PTU, or more waves on the tech preview, I should say, because technically the hotfix branch, the PTU branch, the live branch, the tech preview branch, the selected test group branch are all technically different branches of the game. We don't know how close to being complete engineering is either, so it could be we're testing it and it's going to go away for a few months again, or it can be testing it and actually it's going to turn up in a patch real soon and get phased in with the live build. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Let's talk about Alpha 4.3.2, the current live build, Fractured Frontiers. That went live last week, and you can join in with the Citizens for Prosperity or the Headhunters in Phase 1 of the Frontier Fighters finale. That should be going to Phase 2 this week. Basically, you're going after the Frontier Fighters and Amelia Boyd and trying to stop her. And it's a multi-week event. You'll have more the week after as well, and then you'll be hunting down a Polaris. You can actually support both factions trying to take out the Frontiers Fighters, because there is some permanent loot to gain on your account for doing that. I've had some very mixed things about limited time events like this, because this is very much a limited time event that will end when 4.4 goes live. Some people are like, they're quite meh, and or some people are really, really into them. They're an interesting thing because there's not like a ton of effort from my point of view that's gone into them, but that's by design, because you don't want limited events that are only going to be limited for a few weeks. You don't want hundreds of or thousands of work hours gone into them, and I'd rather CIG put more time and effort into getting sandbox activities and permanent activities into the game, like the Yomondi and ASD facilities. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. Alpha 4.3.2 has some problems from its live build, and they've had a couple of hotfixes and downtime sort of patches. So more recently, last week, they had a scheduled downtime, which then had a little mini update, which helped with some more crashes and selling commodities. Missions were progressing better. They re-enabled Wicklow missions and pickups, and there are more hotfixes incoming on the hotfix channel. That is actually open at the moment, and there's potential fixes there that will be phased into the live build, hopefully real soon, with destroyed parts being visually restored after quantum travel. Purchasing cargo directly to a stored vehicle is not possible. Missions that require delivering data pads to via the freight elevator have a chance of not completing. Mission objectives have a chance to not update when picking up a data pad, and further fixes for the 41k error. So yeah, Alpha 4.3.2, it's the most buggy patch in recent memory, Alpha 4.3.2, but I'm really interested to know what your experiences of 4.3.2 are now, and of the Frontier Fighters finale. A couple of other bits and bobs. CIG have given us the buyback schedule for buyback tokens. So for people that don't know, every quarter you have a buyback token that refreshes, allowing you to rebuy something that you had previously melted, and then you can use store credit to purchase it. That's what the buyback token allows you to do. Allows you to buy it back with store credit rather than real money. So for 2026, the dates that they are refreshing on is January 5th, April 6th, July 6th, and October 5th. I don't believe these stack or anything. They sort of just refresh. You have one and it refreshes. Do concierge or subscribers or something get two, or can have up to two at any given time? Is that correct? Citation needed. The sneak peek this week appears to be the Perseus's torpedo bay. I believe it's the Perseus. I'm really looking forward to the ship. We know there's been some changes to the ship since its concept and throughout its development, and I believe its bespoke size 7 weapons are technically bespoke size 8 weapons now. It might have some PDCs. I think previous week they had a little sneak peek at the bridge of the ship. I'm going to try and gather as much information as I can on the Perseus and do another sort of hype video for it, because we believe it's going to be going live into game real soon with the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, probably the 20th of November. That's when I think the IAE is. It's a pretty big, heavy patrol gunboat. It's not capital size, but it's sort of like a really big sub-capital size ship. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo this year is probably going to be the biggest event for CIG, at least in terms of players playing and money generated, because they'll have a free fly. You'll be able to try all the ships for free at the Expo Hall, which we think's on Crusader, or is in the Vision Center there. Alpha 4.4 should also bring in a huge amount of players wanting to see the Nyx system. I think a lot of players are concerned, though, that these events will break the game, because there's a huge amount of players that will turn up to play in very small areas. Lots of bugs that potentially were in a big new release like 4.4 will be compounded. So I'm interested to know, are you super excited for the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo? Are you expecting everything to explode server-wise? Or are you like, oh yeah, this is going to be awesome, this is going to be terrible? They'll be selling javelins and Idris and stuff like that as well, almost certainly. So I'm interested if you're going to be picking up anything. Every ship, almost every ship, should be on sale that's previously been on sale, other than like promo ships like the Saber Raven. That said, you can actually buy hulls that are very similar, like with the Peregrine. Boom! Thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. There is so much going to be going on in November, and there's still like the Day of Vara stuff to be getting on with now if you are interested, all that sort of Frontier Fighters finale set of missions. Check out the links below. You have a great one. What's that? You like ads on our channel? Well, I've got an ad for you. IconCity.com. You want something that will improve your Star Citizen experience? They've got a load of icons. 160 icon packs for sale. You probably don't need all of them. You might just want the one for Star Citizen. That makes sense. Why would you want one of those icon packs, I hear you ask? Well, if you've got a Stream Deck, or if you install the Stream Deck mobile app on your Android or iOS device, you can have a load of immersive Star Citizen functionality at your fingertips. It's super simple to set up, just like one-click install. You've got all the buttons at your disposal, whether you're mining, running around on foot, flying around in combat, use it for camera controls, use it for loads of stuff. So go to iconcity.com, use the links below, use the code BoredGamer, get 10% off. Oh, that's great. What are you waiting for? No, seriously, what are you waiting for? Do it now. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for October, because of CitizenCon and it's a big month of celebration, we are giving away 5 different ships to 5 different winners. They all come with a game package and lifetime insurance. We're giving away a C8X Pisces, the Arrow Light Fighter, the 100i luxury starting ship, the Sulen, a very cool, weird alien starting ship, and the Nomad from Consolidated Outland. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning one of those ships is comment on any of my videos made during October. Any of those are great to start the game with, or just as another ship in your fleet, or even as a lifetime insurance token to upgrade to something else. A big thank you as well to CIG for providing some of those ships for that giveaway. If you would like to further support the channel, consider becoming a Patreon or using the join button under my videos. That will get you some occasional exclusive content, and it really does help us out loads. Also, like, share, subscribe, that all helps tons as well. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I hope you have a great October.